Greetings, curious minds, and welcome to DIY My. This week we are revealing an oldie but goodie DIY healthy recipe from the MGT cookbook, Navy Bean Soup. You know what they say, cleanliness is next to godliness. So first things first, let's wash, sift, and soak our beans thoroughly. Once washed, add water and let them soak for at least 8 hours up to 24 hours. Once you see a white film like this, you can move on to the next step. Now rinse your beans thoroughly with warm water. Put your rinsed out clean beans in a pot, and you put just enough water to cover the beans. And when you rinse them out, you know they're rinsed out when they don't have any more of that white fuzz. That's just a little bit of bubbles, but no more white fuzz. If you have white fuzz, rinse them out again. Cook your beans with 1/3 cup of oil. I use olive oil and a few bay leaves. After 1 hour, the beans are nice and thick and creamy. From this point, you can add a little water to make the beans the consistency that you like. So this is what your beans should look like with a 1/2 cup of olive oil. It makes them creamy. And your basil leaves are in there. They've cooked in there with the oil and they're nice and creamy. Now from this point, is where you would take your seasonings. Now we're going to let this sit until we're ready for it. And like I said before, we could take 1 cup out. If you want to make bean pie, you would take 1 cup of beans out, dip it out, and put it to the side, and then use the rest of it to make your bean soup. And then later you could use those beans to make bean pie. Let's get chopping. Now what we're going to do is select our vegetables and mince them very fine and carefully so they will look very good in our soup. Once you've got your vegetables all cut up, now it's time to saute them. We're going to add 1 tablespoon of butter into a stainless steel skillet, and we're going to start slowly adding our vegetables in one by one and lightly sauteing them just like you see here. Now while we're waiting, go ahead and hit the like button if you're enjoying this video and learning something so far. Now we want to be careful not to overcook our vegetables. We just want to lightly saute them very thoroughly. The finished product, lightly sauteed minced vegetables. Now what we're going to do is integrate the vegetables into our bean soup and stir thoroughly. Now it's time to add our dry ingredients. The ingredients here needed is Himalayan pink salt, brown sugar, black pepper, sage, and paprika. Once all the dry ingredients are included, we are going to stir thoroughly once again to make sure that all the ingredients are well blended and not clumped into the bean soup. And then the last final ingredient is 1 tablespoon of tomato paste. We are going to again stir very well, and we're all done. Delicious navy bean soup. Half the bowl is yours. Coming next, blended bean soup. Subscribe, like, comment, share. Tell a friend.